I have one here of our lovely little trees, a 3-graft citrus tree. Just to show you, we've broken the bag open. It's almost like mud in the base there. I'll just come a bit closer so you can see. All of that is quite soggy and it's congested in the pot. The roots are going to be waterlogged. That's not ideal. They like some water, but not to be wet all the time. So today we're going to break that out of its bag and repot it using some nice fresh potting mix, fairly good and open. Initially in the bottom of the pot, I always, even though potting mixes these days don't need it, I always put a few handfuls of just blue metal, some sort of rocks. It just helps those big holes not to get clogged up initially. So just a little layer like that. And then break your bag open. Just mind there's quite delicate little roots in here. There we go. Right, yes. See how wet that is. The top bit of the potting mix is still quite nice, but the bottom's so wet. Okay. A little bit of extra soil. Right, you want, ideally, a bit deeper than that. Okay. You don't want to plant any deeper than this is already at that level. So, a fair bit of extra soil around there. Now, as you know, we multi-graft different varieties on here. So this one I think has a Maya lemon, an Ellendale mandarin, and a Tahitian lime. This is just some good well-rotted compost. Just gives a few nutrients. This time of year you don't really need to be fertilising your tree. Wait and do that a good dose in August, September, so spring. Okay, so something like that. What I would recommend, though, is a little dose of sea salt. Just helps condition the soil and give your plant a little help with the stress of being replanted. Whether you plant it in the ground or in a pot, sea salt is excellent. That initial transplant shock, it helps to reduce. And then once we get to spring, even now you can add a little if you're in a warm climate, just a little teaspoon or two of Osmocote for citrus and fruit is ideal just to start giving a few nutrients. Your potting mix would usually have that in there. Any other inquiries, please drop us an email, sales@fruitsaladtrees.com.